Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Evolved Humanity. My name is Adrienne. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to do your monthly tarot scope for the month of December 2020. My little dog is sitting down here. Every time I do a reading, he really wants to come and sit close to me. He doesn't know who I'm talking to, and he doesn't have a seat to come sit up here by me, so he just kind of meanders right under my feet. So he's being a little sweet pea today. Okay, so what a year this has been. So as we're navigating through the end of 2020, we have this massive shift in energy coming forward on the solstice, where we have Saturn and Jupiter coming into Aquarius at 0 degrees, which is going to really change the energy on the earth plane as we know it. So that's a pretty exciting thing that's coming up, that is upon us. So knowing that that's happening, it's really important to set the intention for who we want to be, who we see ourselves being as we evolve into this next stage of our reality in this experience on earth. So it's all about setting the intention, be your most high vibrational self, be disciplined and focused on the highest good, and really whatever you are thinking and feeling, you're pulling that future towards you. So really be responsible and thoughtful about how you're feeding your energy, okay? And really hold the vision of who you see yourself being, and start developing the relationship to that experience, to that vision, to that new self, to that evolved version of you. Okay, so that's pretty exciting. It's pretty, this hasn't happened in 600 years where we've had so the way that it works is that this is the beginning of a 20-year cycle, and that these planets meet every 20 years in the same element. And for the last 200 years, they've been in earth signs, but for the last 600 years, it was water, fire, earth, and now we're moving back into air. So this means that we're moving into a faster energy in a new worldview that is related to the bigger picture. Aquarius is the bigger picture, and Saturn and Jupiter are about expansion and order, lessons, structure. That Saturn energy is all about, like the society and the economics. And so this is really going to be about how do we expand our experience as a collective to work together, not this every man for themselves, survival of the fittest, top down. It's going to be a collective experience in collaboration, and how we see the bigger picture as a collective to work together while on this earth plane. It's pretty exciting. So let's see where we go with this. Let's see how to best align your energy as we lean into this transitionary space of shifting the world as we experience and know it. Okay, so I'm going to use the animal oracle. This is a general reading. Don't try to shoehorn yourself in every reading. Hopefully there is a message in it for you. I will be doing an extension. There is a link below if you want to join me. I'm going to pull some oracle, and then I'll do some tarot, and we'll see what comes out of the reading. There's generally I generally find a message in most readings that I listen to, even if they aren't my specific reading. So let's see. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. Ooh, Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. Yes, big picture here. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. All right, so this is great. So taking what you know and using that as a jumping off point to what you can create, to what you really dream to be your reality, and then trusting in the process of manifestation, okay? That's great, Virgo. This is beautiful. So what can you learn from what has happened up until this point to utilize it as a jumping off point into what is possible now, into how you see your world evolving now, okay? And then just trust that what is meant for you will be for you, and trust in the magic of this really coming to fruition and really standing in your space of power, okay? Trusting that you have the magical power to manifest whatever you really can dream yourself into being, okay? It's pretty powerful stuff. All right, let's see. I'm going to use the Muse Tarot. Let's pull some tarot and see where we go with this. Okay, Virgo. 9 of Cups. Yeah, what do you want? What do you wish for? 8 of Pentacles. Stability, architecting the life that you want. 2 of Pentacles. There's something about a cycle that needs to be interrupted here. 4 of Cups that you've been stuck in that has not been, you haven't been honest with yourself. But you know what? The Tower is here to get rid of that shit. All right, Justice. Balance being restored. Queen of Wands. Manifesting something that is really in a higher vibration that is in alignment with your truth. Sun. Okay, this is very lovely. Here, let's see where we go with this. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Wands, High Priestess. Okay, you know the truth here. All right, so let's see. Who do I see? I see Leo. I see Libra. I see fire sign. I see Leo, Libra, fire sign, younger water sign. I'll look at that in the extended, okay? All right, so there's something here about you wanting to really create something for yourself, but you've been going back and forth about what that is, and that has kept you sort of in this pattern of uncertainty. 4 of Cups, you've been stagnant in this, and you might feel completely powerless. You might feel like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. And so you just keep doing what you're doing. And you're really working on looking at how to interrupt this so that something new can be cultivated. And what needs to happen is you really need to let go of whatever you've been trying to tell yourself to justifiably stay in this cycle, because it's an illusion. You haven't been really being straight up honest with yourself, and that has actually kept you in a particular way of being that has not provided the platform for you to actually cultivate what you want. But the Tower is here. There's going to be a Tower moment where this is all going to go. There's going to be, this is going to be leveled out. Something's going to shift this. Something's coming forward that's going to change this. And then balance is going to be restored. Something is going to shift here. You could have been in a relationship where you were going back and forth about, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Should I trust this person? Is this person being honest? This person, there's definitely 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. That's not in Tower. That is not the most, that is some difficult energy. There's definitely some withholding of truth, or there's some lack of transparency here. You're not getting the whole truth, or you're not telling yourself the whole truth. And you might be manipulating yourself, or somebody is manipulating you into thinking that things are one way when in fact they're not. So you're going back and forth like, should I trust this? Should I not trust it? You are questioning yourself. Somebody is having you question yourself, or you've created for yourself some lack of internal trust based on some indecision about really standing in your own independence. And there's something that's going to really interrupt this. Something's coming forward that's going to level this out. And it could be that you are getting a divorce, or there's some legal thing here, some justice that is going to balance this out. There's some balancing of this. And then you're going to be able to see things more clearly. Through this, something passionate is going to be cultivated internally for you to really stand your ground and be powerful in your own right. Okay? And there's some energy related to, there's some immature energy that is going to have to be confronted. But you know this. And it's really important that you are able to trust your intuition, because you know the truth. Deep down, you know the truth. You know the reality. Your intuition is telling you. But there is some interfering energy. There's some interfering thought, or there's something that is in this frequency that has you questioning your own judgment. And it could be your own mindset. It could also be somebody else, okay? So there's some stagnation, a cycle. There is a cycle here that needs to be interrupted, and the Tower is... So when you are struggling with something and you don't necessarily have the skill set or the mindset to interrupt something, Spirit comes in and does it for you. And that's the Tower. Something is going to be completely blown up, and it's going to shift the energy to Justice, Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands, Sun. That's lovely. That's a lovely energy, okay? That's balance, inspiration, boundaries, and illumination, okay? And that is what is going to be necessary for you to really take on whatever this shit has been that has kept you going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're getting off the ride, okay? You're getting off you might have been going around and around and around, and you're just like, I'm fucking jumping off. Remember when you were a kid? I don't know if you ever did this, but we used to go on the merry-go-round at the park, and somebody would get off and spin it around. You'd be going around and around and around and then it'd be like, at what point do you jump? At some point, you just got to jump off. I mean, I guess you can, until it dies, until it stops. But, I mean, then you might vomit. At some point, you just got to get off the ride, right? Yeah. All right. Okay, you guys, I hope that this reading resonated. I hope there was a message in it for you. I'm actually going to go further into looking at this and seeing what actually is not in the up and up here, and what is, there's like some lies and manipulation that you're kind of stuck in, and that is really not, fortifying the kind of future that you really are manifesting for yourself. So what are the blocks here? What's in the way? What is this Tower moment about? And what is the timing around this? And I'm going to look at Libra, Leo, water sign. Okay? All right, you guys. I hope this reading resonated. I hope there was a message in it for you. If you want to join me in the extended, there is a link below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good month of December, and happy holidays.